Anna stood inside the small living room with one bag in her hand as rain fell outside the window. The room looked quiet and cold even though it once held many happy days. Mark stood near the door with his arms crossed and a hard look on his face. Anna felt her heart beating fast as she looked at him. She could feel that this moment would change her life forever. She tried to speak, but no words came out. Her eyes were full of sadness, but she did not cry. Mark spoke in a cold voice and told her that she had no value in his life anymore. He said that no man would ever want her. His words were sharp and made her chest feel heavy. Anna felt pain, but she stayed calm. She remembered all the years she gave him. She remembered the days when he had no job and she stood by him. She remembered how she believed in him when no one else did. Now he was standing in front of her as if she was nothing. Mark pointed to the door and told her to leave the house. He said he did not care where she went. Anna held her bag tightly and slowly walked toward the door. Every step felt heavy on her heart. She looked around the house one last time. The walls held memories of laughter and love. Now those memories felt far away. She opened the door and stepped outside. The rain fell on her face as she walked down the steps. The cold air made her shiver. She did not have an umbrella. She did not have a place to go. She only had her small bag and her broken heart. She walked down the street with wet shoes and tired feet. Cars passed by, but no one noticed her. She felt invisible in the busy city. Anna walked for a long time until she reached a closed shop. She sat under a small roof to stay away from the rain. Her clothes were wet and her hair stuck to her face. She felt weak, but she tried to stay strong. Her phone was almost out of power. She had no one to call. She looked at the dark sky and took a deep breath. Her mind kept thinking about Mark and his cruel words. No man would ever want her. Those words kept repeating in her head. They made her feel small and broken. She remembered how she once dreamed of a happy life. She wanted a home full of love and peace. Now she was sitting alone in the rain with nothing. At the same time, Mark was driving toward his office in his nice car. He felt proud of himself. He believed that he was free now. He thought Anna would not survive without him. He felt strong and confident. He did not think about her pain. He only thought about his own comfort. Mark parked his car near his office building. The building was tall and shiny. It showed how far he had come. He straightened his jacket and walked inside. People greeted him with respect. This made him feel important. He forgot about Anna for a moment. In another part of the city, a man named David was leaving his office. David was Mark's boss and a kind man. He believed in treating everyone with care and respect. He got into his car and started driving home. The rain made the road look shiny. As he drove, he noticed a woman sitting near a closed shop. David slowed his car and looked at her. He saw her wet clothes and tired eyes. He felt something in his heart. He knew she was in trouble. He stopped the car and stepped out into the rain. He walked toward her slowly so she would not feel scared. Anna looked up when she saw him. She felt nervous because she did not know him. David spoke gently and asked if she was okay. His voice was calm and kind. Anna did not know what to say. She felt embarrassed and weak. David could see that she was not fine. He offered her his jacket. Anna hesitated but then accepted it. The jacket felt warm and safe. For the first time that day she felt a little comfort. David asked her where she was going. Anna told him that she had nowhere to go. Her voice was soft and tired. David listened carefully. He did not judge her. He only wanted to help. He told her that she should not be sitting in the rain. He said she could come with him to a safe place. Anna was unsure, but she felt that he was kind. She decided to trust him. They walked to his car together. David opened the door for her. She sat inside feeling nervous but also hopeful. The car was warm and dry. It felt like a small escape from the cold world outside. As David started the car, Anna looked out the window. She did not know where her life was going. She only knew that something was changing. She did not know that this man was connected to Mark. She did not know that her future was about to surprise everyone. The rain kept falling as the car drove away. Anna held her bag close to her chest. She felt fear and hope at the same time. Her journey had just begun. David drove slowly through the wet streets while Anna sat quietly in the passenger seat. The sound of rain on the car roof filled the silence. Anna held her bag close and looked out the window. Her heart still felt heavy from everything that had happened. She was afraid to speak but also thankful that someone had stopped to help her. David did not push her to talk. He could tell she was tired and in pain. Soon they reached a warm and quiet home. David parked the car and told Anna that she could come inside and rest. Anna hesitated but she followed him. The house was clean and calm. Soft lights made the place feel safe. David gave her a towel and asked her to dry herself. He then brought her a warm drink. Anna held the cup with shaking hands. The warmth made her feel better. David sat across from her and gently asked what had happened. Anna slowly told him about her marriage. She spoke about Mark and how he had forced her out of their home. She did not speak badly but her sadness was clear. David listened carefully. He could feel her pain. He did not interrupt her. When she finished he told her that no one deserves to be treated that way. Anna felt tears in her eyes. She had not heard kind words in a long time. She thanked David for helping her. David smiled and said she was welcome to stay until she found a safe place. This made Anna feel a small sense of peace. She finally felt like someone cared. The next morning Anna woke up in a clean and quiet room. Sunlight came through the window. For a moment she forgot what had happened. Then the memories returned. She sat on the bed and took a deep breath. She told herself that she must stay strong. David prepared breakfast and asked her to join him. They talked calmly. Anna told him she wanted to find work and stand on her own. David was impressed by her strength. He said he could help her look for a job. Anna felt hopeful for the first time in a long while. At the same time Mark was at his office. He was busy with meetings and plans. He felt proud of his position. He did not think about Anna. He believed she was struggling somewhere. He felt sure she would not succeed. David later went to the same office where Mark worked. He was the main boss there. Anna did not know this yet. David told her he had work to do but she could stay at his home and rest. Anna thanked him again. When David arrived at the office, Mark greeted him with a smile. He wanted to impress his boss. He talked about his work and future plans. David listened but his mind was on Anna. He felt upset knowing that Mark had treated her so badly. David asked Mark about his wife. Mark laughed and said he had sent her away. He said she was no use to him. He said no man would want her. David looked at him quietly. He did not show his anger. He only nodded. Later that day David returned home. He found Anna in the living room reading a small book. She looked calm. David told her he would help her find a job at his company. Anna was surprised. She did not know he was such an important person. She felt nervous but thankful. David said she did not need to worry. He believed in her. Anna smiled gently. She felt that her life was slowly changing. Mark had no idea that the woman he had thrown out was now under the care of his own boss. He believed he was in control. He believed he had won. But the truth was that Anna was starting a new chapter. She was learning to stand tall again. She was finding her own strength. And soon Mark would see just how wrong he was. Anna began her new job with a quiet heart but a strong spirit. Every morning she woke up early and prepared herself with care. She wanted to prove that she could stand on her own. She walked into the big office building with slow but steady steps. The bright lights and busy people made her feel small but she did not stop. She told herself that this was her new beginning. David had given her a simple desk in a calm area. He wanted her to feel welcome. Anna worked with focus and respect. She listened carefully and learned quickly. She did not waste time. People soon noticed that she was kind and serious about her work. Some co-workers started talking to her and asking her for help. This made her feel accepted. Mark was also working in the same building. He walked around with a proud face. He believed he was still above everyone. He had no idea that Anna was now part of the same company. He thought she was somewhere struggling. This belief made him feel powerful. One day Anna was asked to deliver some papers. She walked down a long hallway with the files in her hands. When she turned a corner, she suddenly saw Mark standing there. Their eyes met. Time seemed to stop. Mark looked shocked. He did not expect to see her. Anna felt her heart jump, but she stayed calm. Mark spoke first and asked what she was doing there. His voice was full of surprise. Anna answered softly that she worked there now. Mark laughed and said it was not possible. Anna did not argue. She simply walked past him. Her steps were steady. She did not look back. Mark stood there feeling confused. He did not understand how this had happened. He began to feel uneasy. The woman he had pushed away was standing strong. Later that day, Mark went to David's office. He tried to act normal. He talked about his work and plans. David listened, but then he spoke about Anna. Mark felt his body grow stiff. David told him that he had helped Anna and given her a chance. Mark felt embarrassed, but he could not show it. David told Mark that Anna was working hard and earning respect. He also said that she deserved kindness. Mark could not say anything. He realized that his boss knew the truth about him. Anna continued her work with quiet strength. Every day she felt more confident. She smiled more. She felt proud of her growth. She was no longer the woman who left her home in the rain. Mark watched her from far away. He saw how others treated her kindly. He began to feel regret. He had thought she would fail, but now he saw her rising. A big company meeting was announced. Everyone would be there. David wanted Anna to attend. Mark knew he would also be there. He felt nervous. Anna walked into the meeting room with a calm face. She felt ready. The truth was getting closer. The day of the big company meeting arrived, and the tall meeting hall was filled with many people who worked at the company. Anna walked in slowly and took a seat near the front because David had asked her to sit there. She felt nervous but also strong because she knew how far she had come. Her hands were calm and her heart felt steady. She remembered the night she had been in the rain and how her life had felt empty. Now she was here with a chance to build something new. Mark entered the room a little later. He saw Anna sitting there and his heart skipped a beat. He could not believe how confident she looked. She was not the weak woman he had left behind. She was calm and focused. This made him feel uncomfortable. He sat in the back and watched her quietly. David soon walked to the front of the room. The people grew silent. David began to speak about the company and its future. He talked about honesty and respect. He talked about how people should be treated with care. Many people nodded because they trusted him. Then David spoke about new talent in the company. He said that sometimes strong people are not seen until someone gives them a chance. He then called Anna's name. Anna stood up slowly. Everyone looked at her. Mark felt his breath stop. David spoke kindly about Anna. He said she had shown great strength and dedication. He said she had come through a hard time and still stayed kind and hardworking. He said she was an example of true strength. The room was quiet as everyone listened. Anna felt her eyes fill with emotion, but she stayed steady. She thanked David and the company. She said she was grateful for the chance to work and grow. Her voice was soft but clear. People in the room felt moved by her words. Mark sat frozen. He could not believe what he was seeing. The woman he had once pushed away was now being praised by his own boss. He felt shame in his heart. After the meeting, people came to speak to Anna. They told her she did well. She felt proud. David smiled at her. He was happy to see her confidence. Mark stood alone. He felt small. He had thought he was strong, but now he saw that Anna was stronger. Later David called Mark into his office. Mark walked in slowly. David spoke calmly. He told Mark that how he treated Anna was not right. He told him that respect is important in both work and life. Mark could not argue. He knew he was wrong. Anna continued to grow at the company. She worked with care and honesty. People trusted her. She felt free from the past. Mark watched from the side. He felt regret, but it was too late to change what he had done. Anna looked ahead. Her future was bright.